this pumpkin spice creamer, there's like a weird like aftertaste. It's like cheesy. I don't know if that makes sense, but it has a really light kind of mild spice. Like I don't really taste it too much, and I think I put a lot in here accidentally. Anyway, good morning. It is Wednesday. I'm going to bar again. I'm so tired. Dorian didn't even want to get out of bed. I was like trying to get him to come down off the bed to put him in his crate, and he like didn't want to. And so I tried to like pick him up, like laying down and like pick him up like I usually can do, like pick him up like while laying down and like take him off the bed. He weighs like 35 pounds or something like that. Normally I could do that without an issue, but I couldn't do it today. I was holding him and I was like trying to put him in his bed, and like I couldn't bend down with him either. It was like hurting my back. I love wearing G on my face. A huge G on my face. These are the socks I'm wearing today. They go with my pants. Sort of. Alright, we'll see you afterwards. Such a great way to start the day. I wasn't feeling that great this morning, just like physically tired and whatever, but now I feel awesome. I feel great because it's only like 10:30. Oh, let me end my exercise. Text Spectrum, my internet provider, while I was waiting for the class to start, and they said like it would be less than 60 minutes. Well, class is like 51 minutes. So I was hoping they would get back to me like while I was like there during class. Like I wish there was like a phone number I could call, because I would just call somebody and put it on hold and wait, other than just having to continuously click my phone. I don't have Wi-Fi on my computer, obviously, because I don't have Wi-Fi at my house yet, so I can't use anything other than my phone. I need to go, I think this is UPS. I know I have to take one to FedEx. My big box back to Marmot is FedEx, so I need to go to both of those places. I've decided not to keep the red. It's just like, I don't know, I just don't really like that color, and I feel like it will look really old in like maybe a year or something. Pinkish dusty rose that they're calling it, or like whatever, muted rose, I don't know, is not the muted rose that I was expecting it to be, and it's not my favorite color. Technically, I need to also go to the UPS store to send those pencils. I guess I'll do it. I'll do it. Get it done, right? Does anyone else feel like they spend like all of their time at like FedEx, UPS, and like store? Like I always at one of these like office places, either printing something at FedEx, shipping something with USPS, or like returning something from Amazon to UPS. Always. I just love it when it's like overcast. It just feels cozy. It's 79 degrees. It's like 10:40 in the morning, and it's like looks like it might rain, but it doesn't feel humid at all. Oh, so good. No idea that any of this stuff was over here, but I did not know that there was a UPS store right here, right next to the Publix that I went to yesterday. I could have done this when I was there. Here we are. UPS. Post office. It doesn't look like it has a counter. It has to. It's gotta have a counter. Ugh. I don't know if it does. I don't know if there's actually people working in there, if it's just like a post office box, like a P.O. box place. Got it done. Got it done. Now, to the UPS. I changed my mind. That's how you can get out of all the way back there instead of having to go back on the road. Okay, unrelated. I changed my mind. I'm just gonna go straight home. And I will take the Skylar thing to UPS tomorrow. I just spent an incredible amount of time right here making my smoothie, putting away dishes, blah 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 blah, doing things, and then I put everything in the blender and I turned it on, and a roach like this big crawled out from underneath it, and then like went in between, like I literally have goosebumps right now, in between like the cabinet. I don't really know which cabinet it went in, like in between, like how there's space in between the cabinet and like the appliances. It went in between that and the dishwasher, I think. I don't know. So I sprayed the crap out of it with my handy dandy roach. This is the 20%, 20 ounce value size. whatever. It smells icky, but I don't know, it didn't come back out, and it was just like, I don't really get bugs here much, and I left the door like open last night, I think, or maybe the night before, when I was taking Dorian out to go potty. So like the light was on, the door was open, and I have a mosquito in here today, and then that roach. So honestly, the scream that I did when I saw it come out and like crawl under, like it was like a like for a while. Like normally if I get started, I'm like but it was like like for a while. And I was like, this is not supposed to be there. What's worse, one big roach, mini, or like, you know, occasionally like a really, really big roach, or like a bunch of really small ones? I think it's a bunch of really small ones, because those get everywhere. That means they hatch nearby and they grow still. Oh, I literally have chills. Like that is like my major, like my biggest nightmare is like dreaming about roaches, like nightmarish, like oh my god, okay, there it is. I see it. Okay, I see it. That's it. Okay, I gotta get rid of it.
Your security code, which is found on the upper left-hand corner of your bill. If you're calling to make a change to your account, please have this information ready.
Do you like that we have the door open?
Thank you for calling Spectrum. This is Kat.
Alright, so I discovered that I do need a router. I don't know why I thought I didn't. I guess because the piece of equipment that came from AT&T is just like one piece. It's like router and modem in one. And so I didn't think anything of it when I got the modem, and it was just like one piece. So I'm going to go to the Spectrum store and just go pick a router up. It's like $5 a month. And then I just talked to my dad, and he was saying that they might have a router at their house that I can just like swap it out, so I don't have to be paying the extra $5. So we're gonna go now. Dorian's gonna come. He's gonna sit in the car. I told Dorian that we were leaving, and so he's just been waiting patiently. We're not leaving anymore though. There was a time that when I would be like shopping online, I would like put a bunch of gray objects, gray shirts and things like this in my cart, and I was like, no, I can't. I already have a million gray things that looks like every other gray thing that I own. And so I'd buy something colored, and then I wouldn't wear that thing that was colored. And so now I'm just like, whatever, just embrace the closet being gray and just let it be gray. Let it be gray. So we were about to leave to go to the Spectrum store to get the modem, but then I immediately got a text message that said that the guy, Nicholas, my Spectrum engineer, technician, whatever, is on the way. And so it's been like 20 minutes, and he's not here yet, and we could have been there and back by this point. So I just will end up going after he leaves. So it is 1 o'clock and he's still not here. I just had a Zoom call and I was like 10 minutes late, so I'm glad I was able to make that though. So it was just like about 30 minutes or so. Then I was just working on this in the process of just listening to that Zoom call. It's like the sculpture studios, just like talking about how we're making like social distancing work within the shops, making sure there's at least 2 people for safety reasons, and making sure that there's the accountability of like cleaning up after yourself when there's a second person in there. It's just another annoyance of like having to coordinate and logistics instead of just dropping in. Like you have to like sign up and make sure blah 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 blah. So, but I'm annoyed that Nicholas isn't here yet because I could have made it to the Spectrum store.
You might want to consider doing this X, Y, or Z. So we leave enough space, and then they go back and work independently again, and then we come back.
We are halfway through our seminar class is exhausting. It is exhausting. Just, this is my third Zoom call of the day. I like unmuted myself a couple times to say things, but I'm just like not good at like just, like interrupting people or cutting people off. I just like wait for like the appropriate time, but then I never like actually get it. So I haven't said anything. I said taxes one time, and then someone else was speaking on top of me, and so like no one heard, and so someone else said it, and I was like, I already said that. This is my favorite yogurt right now. Oui. Yes. And then I'm also going to have some sea salt, kettle chips. Dorian just ate. I completely forgot to feed him after the whole like roach debacle. I just like immediately just started cleaning, so I like mopped the floor, and then I first started vacuuming. And oh, you wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? Here, go in. You can go outside. Go on. I've had the door open all day. It's been awesome. Close it a little bit for the noise. You can go outside. Go on. You're cute, but I need to eat. Okay, I need to go so I can eat. Someone has been staring at me the entire time that I was eating this yogurt. Do you want some yogurt? You can have some. Literally just ate. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna hold it for you. You need to have it on your own. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh wow, that's really good. I'm pleasantly surprised. The only time I've had this brand before was I had the cookies and cream, I think, and it just had like a really strange aftertaste. I got used to it, but like, this is good. But when I was doing my research on this on Amazon, it says that one of them is like equivalent to caffeine-wise a cup of coffee. So I'm having a nice cup of coffee and protein at the same time.
One of the lessons of the White City, that it puts us forward a quarter of a century in the
it's exhausting. The sun has now gone down. I think we're gonna go on a walk. Do you want to go on a walk? What time is it? 7:30? We went a little bit over. It's supposed to end at 7:10. Okay. Dorian just tooted, and I fortunately didn't smell it, but I could hear his little button. So gross. Do you want to go walk? Do you want to go? Oh my god, you're so cute. Do you want to go on a walk? Do you want to go on a walk? After sitting for like 3+ hours and like just being actively engaged for that amount of time, it's so exhausting. And I know I've already said that, but like as much as I want to like do work on other things, like do more reading, work on embroidery, film, edit, whatever, I can't do any of that right now. I'm literally just like brain dead. The only thing we can do is go on our walk. So that's what we're gonna do. But I just wish that like now, like maybe like I kind of considered going to Thomas Street to like start working on some things in glass related, but like dude, I'm like, I just no, can't think about anything else probably for the rest of the night. Ryan, it's raining. It was not raining earlier. It literally just started. My glasses got wet. I could feel it like on the back of my neck, like cold, and it just felt gross. I'm so disappointed. It's not even like raining hard enough to get underneath the trees. Do you see that? It's funny. But yeah, I don't know how well it's picking up, but yeah, you can tell it's raining. It's getting harder though. You see it on the highlight of that roof of that car, the abandoned car. It's been there for like a year, not moved. Let's do something about that. Prime parking spot, okay? I really wanted to move out of this prime parking spot. It's hard enough to find these spots. Yesterday I had to park all the way on the other side in the second lot. It's far away. Not saying that one car's gonna change that, but it just like adds like annoyance. Like you've never moved your car. Geez, this hair day is like not going super well. It's just so frizzy. I've just been doing laundry. This is my I have to look at it to figure out what it's called. Drying rack. This is my drying rack, and it's completely full of like mostly like leggings and stuff. I've used all of my available hangers. I have no more available hangers. I've taken things off hangers so that I can just like have them folded so that I can make space for things that need to be hung to dry. I don't really put much of anything in the dryer. I've done like 4 or 5 loads. I did 2 loads of darks, a load of lights, a load of whites, and a load of what would you call that? Like sheets and towels. So 5 loads. I've just been working on this since I wasn't able to go for a walk, and I've finished every value except for the darkest one, and all the like those white spots are going to be a really dark navy. I don't think I have enough thread, so I've actually gone to find this color at 2 different times. I just went to Michael's both times, and I've gotten everything that they have. So I need to go to Joann's, I guess, tomorrow and see if they have more of those. My dad texted me some article or whatever that was, I guess, was on Rachel Maddow. I don't watch Rachel Maddow, but it basically was just like saying that UGA is like the fastest growing, or like has the fastest growing number of cases in any like public university that's like sharing their case numbers. Athens, Clark County is one of the fastest growing counties in the United States, like number 23, which is insane. Insane! If you like think about that, how many counties there are. It's number 23, which is crazy. So, I mean, just last week we had reported 1,400 cases. Just last week. But anyway, so like it's just insane that it is so, like what's actually happening in reality is so different from like the directives that we're getting. Like I mentioned that like I wasn't allowed to cancel class, to go online or whatever. And then we had that first Zoom call today was for, it was like the second Zoom call I had was for teaching. It was like our drawing one kind of cohort of instructors. And I was like, I'm online, and my professor's like, same. So that is fine, that like my immediate supervisor has no issues with us being online. Interestingly, UGA sent out an email a couple days ago or something like that. I deleted it immediately. I was like, are you kidding me? It was like, sign up for the lottery to get your football tickets. The football stadium holds 100,000 or 90,000. And so it's not only, UGA students who are getting tickets, it's also going to be these like season ticket holders or whatever, the people who like, send money to the school, which is really what it's about. And I think it's just another way for them to generate revenue because we're really struggling budget-wise. So it really is just like financially driven, and it's almost like they're kind of making it like a secret of these cases. It's like, yes, they're reporting them, and like it actually took me a long time to find the reports. I'm done with my laundry. I am done working for the night. It's like 11:30. I'm gonna go get in bed. Oh, he's so cute when he does this. He stopped doing it. He like puts his paws over his eyes and like rubs his eyes or whatever. Dory! Okay. He's finding a new spot. So I'm working on this for the night, so this is what it looks like. Yes. This side over here is completely finished. in terms of all the values. So I love looking at it in the reverse from the camera, like this far away, because I can really see how it takes shape, and it is looking so good. I don't think I can go to Atlanta this weekend and hang out with Drew. I think I need to just take this weekend to myself, to be by myself. I need to work in the glass studio. I have a meeting with my professor on Monday. Fuck. To like talk about like what progress I've made, and that would be 0. So I need to get something started. Secondly, on Monday as well, I have to have a lot of my presentation for Wednesday for my art history class ready to go. I'm meeting with the Dr. Simon virtually on Zoom. I don't know why I chose Monday. Like, that's not even realistic. I need those days to like work on stuff. Yeah, I don't think Monday is realistic, so I might change that now that I'm thinking about it. Thanks for letting me talk that out with you. I'm getting stressed out about all this stuff that has to be like done really soon, this month. But I will just say that this will be my last embroidery thing. I do want to just get it done, so I'm not worrying about it. Getting that done, and then I can focus solely on glass. So I want to try to finish this maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. No, I'm gonna finish this. I have to teach my class, and then I don't think I'm gonna have time to go to the glass studio, but we'll see. I guess Friday we'll do that. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I need those days. Unfortunately, I can't go to Atlanta, so instead I won't get to see Drew. But we're gonna go to bed, so thank you so much for watching and hanging out today. And I will see you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe to be uploaded for when I sporadically post. And I'll see you then. Bye. You have got to be absolutely kidding me. Just sitting here in bed with the light on, fortunately. And I'm editing. I'm just like sitting here editing. And I feel something crawl on my arm. And I'm like, oh, what is that? And I like fling my arm. And then it's a roach like this size. Fling it on me, and it's like on my iPad, and then it's like on the bed, and I jump out of the bed, and I'm like, oh my god, it's on you, and like Dorian has it like crawling on his leg. He doesn't care, and he doesn't even realize. He's like freaked out because like I'm freaking out, and then it's like on the bed, and then I knock it down to the ground. I'm like, okay, what do I do? So like go get a like huge roll of tissue paper. Toilet paper, like not that big a roll, but like a crumple of tissue paper, and I shake the blanket off that it had fallen onto, and I went under the bed and I smashed it with my hand, and like with the tissue, with toilet paper. That's the first time I've ever done that in my entire life.